So I'm standing here in Vienna's beautiful museum quarter, where surrounded by this amazing history on the edge of the First District. And I'm here with Richard Buxbaum, who heads up residential for our partners at OTTO Immobilien. Richard, a couple of questions if I may. Vienna constantly wins prizes for a place of living, of quality of life, cost of living, etc. Why do you think that is? What do you think is the reason why it keeps winning these awards?
So when you're looking around, you see one of our cultural history. So it is not only the museums, it is the coffee houses, it is the safe haven, and I think it's mostly the security and our very, very nice real estate. We are here on the ring, which means that there are several very, very nice buildings from past to the century houses. So I think we see that not only our domestic clients, but also the international clients love this area and love to come to Vienna and stay, not only for a second home, and not only as tourists, but also to have their own families and homes here.
It's that safety and security, isn't it, which is obviously one of the key parts, coming from other parts of the world, to come into Europe and see all this amazing history within walking distance really of everywhere, isn't it? Another thing we're beginning to see a little bit more of a shift is a desire to want to invest in real estate in Vienna. What are the sort of advantages of investing? If you were a new investor, maybe you hadn't thought about Vienna in the past, why should you look at Vienna as an option?
Yeah, we see on the one hand those who love to live in those old buildings in Vienna. So this is one, I think it is very special for Vienna, and most of the international buyers are interested in those old buildings. And it is what we have seen in the past, we also see it for the future. It's really, really a safe haven, and it's secure for everybody to invest. On the other hand, we see very nice modern buildings, also high residential buildings, where we see international coming and they have already bought the one or the other apartment somewhere else, and see, okay, it's also in Vienna that we have those high rises where they want to live or where they want to invest.
Yeah, you said that the river's beginning to come into its own a little bit more, yes. more developments coming up on the river. Well, fantastic, Richard. Thank you very much. Anything else you should tell? Why do we come to Vienna?
I think what we see is, yes, the demand at the moment is not that strong, but on the other hand, in the next future, in the next 1 or 2 years, there's not so much of supply, and I think it's very interesting to see, okay, what's coming on the market, what is already here, and it's also a market of really research.
We looked at a sort of more emerging market yesterday, where there's a region of Vienna where it's being completely constructed, new projects coming in, new kind of village centres, etc. Are you beginning to see that more and more? Where would you sort of tell people they should be focusing?
It's really individual. So the one who wants to be more in the green area, we have this big park called Prater, where a lot of clients want to live, because it's so near to have their sports or whatever. It's nice to do and have recreation areas. On the other hand, we have those nice hills on the 18th, 19th district, where you have all the houses, and what we have heard today, Vienna is also the #1 Congress city. So there are so many possibilities you have in Vienna, and we see that we will have the 2 million inhabitants within the next 2 or 3 years. And yes, there are many, many reasons why they come and why they stay.
Great.
Why they visit us as often as they can.
Yeah, well, good stuff. Well, any questions, you know who to contact. Richard's your man, or direct message me. Thanks very much, Richard. Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Alex.